Brooksaw Antiques here. Today we have this 1931 Smith Corona vintage portable typewriter. I'm going to show you how to use the functions and make sure they all work. The color is a glossy maroon, very pretty and rare. First thing we're going to do is set the margins behind the carriage here and just move them like this. You just got to make sure that they are in between the paper fingers in the front so you don't get stuck on them when you get to the beginning and the end of the page. And you can adjust these as well. So right now the margins are where I want them. Once you hear the bell, you're at the end of the margin. You hit the line space, get you back to the beginning, and skips 1 or 2. Right now we have it on single, but if you want W, just flip this switch on top of the line space and it'll skip 2. That works good. We're going to keep it on single and finish typing. As you can see, all the keys type nice and none of them skip or stick. I'll type in sentence on the next line. Really nice typing machine. Very classic feel to it and sound. The print looks really good. Just a beautiful typewriter. To pull the page out easy, just flip the switch on the right side forward and it unlocks the rollers underneath the platen, allowing you to pull the page out easy or load thicker paper like carbon copy or cardstock. Make sure you flip that back before you load the next page or else it won't load correctly. Got a shift on each side and a shift lock on the left. To clear that, just hit the shift button again. Tab above that. So I'll show you how to set those tabs. There's a rack here that holds these little inserts and you just put them in the right direction, and when you hit the tab button, there's the tab button. It'll stop at each one of those inserts, and there's a scale on there to tell you exactly where you are. And from the front, it'll just stop at those spots. Works good. Backspace on the top right. That works good. On the right side here, there's a color selector. When you have it all the way down, it prints the top portion of the ribbon. When you have it in the middle, it doesn't print at all. This vibrator doesn't go up, and you have it on red. The vibrator goes up higher, so you print the bottom portion of the ribbon. When you have a dual ribbon, usually the red would be on the bottom. So if you want to print red, you just have that switch all the way up. We have just a solid black ribbon, so you can actually use it twice as much ink by just use it all up on the blue and then switch it to the red and then do it again. A little fun hack with typewriters. This hood comes off completely on this model, so you just take that off if you want to do maintenance or change the ribbon. All the brand new ribbons loaded on the left side, so it's pulling to the right. If you want to switch that direction, you just flip this switch up and it'll start pulling to the left. That works good. We want it to keep coming to the right, so we're going to keep it that way. And this pops back on by, there's a little tab that sticks out, and you just want to line that up with the edge on the left side, and it should pop right on. Maybe still practicing this. Yeah, it just takes a little bit of practice on this model. Very rare model, by the way. Kind of lucky to get it. There we go. Nice and flush. Got a carriage release on each side. That works good. I forgot to put up these support arms to help support the page. When you have it loaded in, it just makes it stand up straight. And carriage release on this side. If you pull the knob out, it'll disable the spacing when you turn the platen, so you can get to an exact spot on the page. When you push it in, each one of those clicks is a space. And that's it. Now available on eBay or Etsy. Search Brooksaw Antiques.